Hello everyone, and welcome to the Thursday night stream. Tonight we're just playing this game. We're not going to be doing anything else. Got quite a bit of work piled up. So, this game is Metal Gear Solid, of course. We're continuing on with that. And this is an interesting thing, the mission log. Some games used to do this, but I haven't really seen it in quite a while, and I really like that. I really liked this feature. It makes me kind of I don't know. I just really like this because it's nice if you take a long break, you can just see what the story was like, what the story was up so far. So last time, let's see what happened last time. Last time, Snake met up with the DARPA chief. The chief told Snake it was possible to deactivate the detonation code by using the detonation code or emergency override key that was held by the ArmsTech president. Who was apparently trapped on the second floor basement. So, however, immediately after that, he died a horrific death, and then Snake and some unknown female soldier had to fight their way out of the cell, where he met the DARPA chief. That's right. So anyway. After that, she ran off. There was some kind of hint at a psychic character? But regardless, we now have the level 1 card key. I believe it was given to us by I cannot remember. But there's also this guy. This guy's still here. It would seem that the female soldier took that man's clothes. So he's just gonna lay there. I don't know if he ever wakes up. I don't think so. We can go in here, but there's not a lot of reason. Yeah, I don't think there's anything in here. Now, we need to go to the second floor basement. We are right now in the first floor basement. Something interesting about the elevator is that you can actually make it appear faster by pressing the button multiple times. And it's not just that it seems that way, it's that it actually does come faster. So here we are in the second floor basement, where there are traps. Gotta watch out for those, because you will get a game over if you fall in one of those. Now all we have is the level 1 card key, so there are some doors in this room we can't enter. Trying to go into, so there's some items in here, and it says no smoking. But if we use our SIGs here... Oh. Huh. It's not this room, I guess. Okay. So it's, I guess I was wrong. Also, I need to heal up because my life is very low. And cigarettes, lower your life more over time. So, you have to be careful about that. This room doesn't even have a door. Let's just make sure. I don't think it's this room either. Nah. I know there is something. I know there is a room in here that has what I'm thinking of. Maybe it's this one? No, it's not. Maybe I can't get to it yet. Either way, there are some traps, some very devious traps here. So, we were told that there is a part of the wall that hasn't been painted over, where they were doing some, there it is, where they were doing some renovating, where they were doing some, there had been a hole in the wall. So, that looks like a wall that has not been painted that has had some work done to it. You can also confirm this. You can knock on the wall here. You can knock here and it makes a very different noise. Alright, let's see, how do I... That's how, okay. Place with square, circle to detonate. So, we have just undone someone's work. Oh yes, and you can knock in this game. I hadn't actually mentioned that. That is not a new thing. You could do that in Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake as well. And yeah, you don't just punch walls. It doesn't work. And knocking is really useful, yeah. You'll probably see me use it at some point or another for distracting guards. It's really useful for that. Now there are two bombable walls here. There's one right here, and one right here. You can just blow them up in quick succession. But you go in here, and there's a gun camera right there. And one right there. That requires a level 4 card, that one requires a level 6 card. We don't have that. But what is that? That's a ration. That's good to have. So it's nice because Metal Gear 1 we couldn't actually see what keycard was required to get through an area. But this one we can actually just look at it and see.
Am I too late? He's alive. You're the Arms Tech president, Kenneth Baker, right? Don't worry. I'm here to save you.
No, don't touch it!
C4.
Right. Touch that wire, and the C4 will blow up along with the old man. So you're the one that the boss keeps talking about.
And you?
Special Operations Foxhound. Revolver Ocelot. I've been waiting for you, Solid Snake. Now we'll see if the man can live up to the legend. This is the greatest handgun ever made. The Colt Single Action Army. 6 bullets, more than enough to kill anything that moves. Now I'll show you why they call me Revolver. Draw!
So, meet the first boss of the game, Revolver Ocelot.
Draw! Hiding won't help you. I understand the bullets you see. I make them go where I want.
Now, there are a couple of things that make this fight pretty difficult. The main one being you can't touch the wires. If you touch the wires or run too close to the Arms Tech president, he will die and you'll get a game over.
I love to reload during a battle.
Oh no. Also, aiming is quite hard in this game,
All right,
as you can see.
let's go. You better hurry up. The old man's not gonna...
Oh, that's why. Okay, so what you have to do is you have to let go of the directional buttons, and then he'll kind of auto-aim. That was my problem, is that I kept trying to manually aim. Oh yeah, get out your ration. Yeah, I need to do that. Oh, but I'm out of shots now.
I love the smell of corn. You know, that sultry smell. But to you, it'll be the smell of your own cat.
Oh, Nope. There we go. So you can see how many bullets he has. Up at the top, you actually have a HUD for how many bullets he has. Which is pretty nice. You can see when he's needing to reload. He can ricochet his bullets off the walls to hit you. Sadly, something we can't do to him. Oh, more bullets. So pretty much you just have to run around here, try to avoid his bullets, try to make yours connect. You have to kind of take a second to let Snake aim, because you can't really do it yourself, because you only have 4 directional buttons on the PS1 controller. Actually, it can in MGS3, but you don't ever get that gun in this game, so we'll get there when we get there. Oh, just wasted all my bullets there. No, there we go. So, I'm out of bullets now, and there will be more that appear pretty quickly, but for now, oh, there we go. I don't think there's a way to hit him. I think you pretty much have to shoot him. Yeah, this is you know, as the first boss of the game, he's not that difficult, and if you know how to beat him, he's not too big of a deal. He's definitely not as unfair as the Spy Fiction bosses. In a way, I'd say this is a pretty good way to do a boss battle, really. He doesn't have that much health, and once you figure out how to beat him, it doesn't really take very long, but at the same time, it kind of feels tense. Because, I mean, as you can see, my life is getting pretty low. I mean, I've played this before, and I just used a ration there. Oh yeah, on normal, that's true. The difficulty does make a difference.
You're pretty good. Just what I'd expect from the man with the same code as the boss. It's been a long time since I had such a good fight, but I'm just getting warmed up. What? My hand! Stealth camouflage. Can't you even die right? You were lucky. We'll meet again! Who are you? I like you. I have no name. That exoskeleton. Who the hell?
So, a ninja.
Can you talk?
Oh, I'll let the
Who are
cutscene
you?
play.
I'm not one of them. The DARPA chief told me he gave them his detonation code. What about yours?
Oh, I get it. Jim sent you. You're from the Pentagon.
Answer my question. What about your code? There's no time.
I talked.
What? Now the terrorists have both codes and can launch any time.
It's not like I didn't fight. I managed to resist Psycho Mantis's mind probe.
He couldn't read you? How'd you do it?
Surgical implants in my brain.
Surgical implants?
Kind of like a psychic insulation. Everyone who knows these top secret codes has it.
Even the DARPA chief?
Of course.
But the DARPA chief said Mantis got his code by reading his mind.
Are you sure you heard him right?
Yeah, I'm sure. In that case, how did they get your code?
I never had any training on how to resist torture.
It looks like he had some fun with you, all right.
Oh, he's not human. I tell you, he loved every second of it.
What happened to your arm?
He broke it.
Looks like you're more than even now. His was sliced off.
Ha, you're a funny man. So the DARPA chief, is he okay?
Dead.
What? Can't be. You know, that's not what you promised, Jim. Now you want to shut me up? Oh.
Calm down. What's wrong with you? I just told you I was here to save you. I didn't kill the DARPA chief. He had a heart attack or something.
A heart attack? Oh, don't be a fool.
Anyway, the terrorists have both codes now.
Those boys are totally insane. They wouldn't hesitate to launch.
I agree, but what do they really want?
Oh, who knows? Maybe they're like us in the arms industry, always looking forward to the next good war.
Well, I'm not gonna let these maniacs start a war today. You still have the card keys?
Card keys?
To override the detonation code. I heard you had them.
No, not anymore.
What? Who does then? Not the terrorists.
No, that woman.
Woman? Who?
A soldier that was thrown in prison along with me.
A female soldier. It must be.
She said she had just joined up as a new recruit. They threw her in prison because she refused to take part in the rebellion.
A new recruit? Could that be the Colonel's niece?
I gave her the key. Looks like she managed to break out of here, though. I hope she's okay.
I'm sure she is. She's green, but as tough as they come. But how did you know she escaped?
I was in contact with her by codec. Until I was tied up here, that is.
Codec?
Yes, she stole it from the guard. If she still has it, you should be able to contact her.
I'm sure she still has it. What frequency was she at?
Oh, yeah. Let me tell you, it's... Oh, sorry. I forgot.
Damn!
Oh, that's right. It should be on the back of the CD case. Try to contact her.
I'll contact her right away. But tell me, if this doesn't work, is there some other way to prevent the missile launch?
You need to find Hal Emmerich, one of my employees.
Who's that?
The team leader of the Metal Gear Rex project. A genius at engineering, but a little bit of an oddball. If there's anyone who can figure out how to stop Metal Gear from launching, it's him.
What if he can't come up with anything?
You'll have to destroy it. Emmerich knows how to destroy Metal Gear.
Where is this Emmerich?
Well, he's probably being held somewhere in the nuclear warhead storage building. It's north from here. That's where he worked.
I understand, but why Metal Gear? The nuclear age ended with the turn of the millennium.
Oh, you're wrong. The threat of nuclear war isn't gone. In fact, it's greater than it's ever been. The amount of spent nuclear fuel and plutonium is increasing even today. Listen, have you ever seen a warehouse full of nuclear material?
No.
Drums and drums of nuclear waste stacked this high, as far as you can see. Because there's still no real way to dispose of the stuff.
So they just close the lid and try to pretend like it'll go away?
Essentially, yes. And they're not even doing a good job of storing it. Many of the drums are corroded, with nuclear waste seeping out of them.
Unbelievable.
Not only that, but several pounds of MUF are reported every year.
MUF?
It stands for material unaccounted for. It proves that there's a large and well-organized black market in nuclear materials. Furthermore, since the end of the Cold War, Russian nuclear engineers in particular are out of work with no way to turn. In other words, there's plenty of available nuclear material and scientists for making a bomb. We live in an age when any small country can have a nuclear weapons program.
What about the other superpowers?
Russia and China still maintain a significant nuclear presence. Complete nuclear disarmament is an impossibility. To maintain our own policy of deterrence, we need a weapon of overwhelming power.
You mean Metal Gear?
Yes. You know our industry suffered quite a blow as a result of the cuts in military budgets due to this so-called peace.
I remember hearing a lot about mergers and takeovers among the big weapons makers.
Yes, And after my company lost their bid to produce the Air Force's next line of fighter jet, the Metal Gear system was our last ace in the hole. That's why we pushed to have Metal Gear developed as a black project.
Black Project.
Secret projects paid for by the Pentagon's black budget. You can avoid a lot of red tape and get a great lead time on your weapons production. And no one can bother you. Not even those bleeding heart liberals on the Military Oversight Committee.
Bribes.
I prefer to think of it as good business. Anyway, Metal Gear was going to be formally adopted after the results of this exercise were analyzed.
I don't give a crap about you and your company.
Yes, that's about what I'd expect from a grunt like you. Here, this is what you came for, right?
What's that?
An optical disc. It's all here. The main hard drive was destroyed by gunfire. This is the only remaining copy of the data.
What kind of data?
All the data collected from this exercise. Don't play dumb. I know you were sent to get this. I hid it from that sadistic maniac while he was torturing me. They don't know this disc exists. Make sure you report this to Jim. To your boss. I'll give you my card too. It'll open up all security level 2 doors.
Can you walk?
No. No, you go on without me. They got my password. They don't want anything else from me.
I have one more question. Who or what was that ninja thing? It looked like you knew something.
That ninja? That was Foxhound's dark little secret.
Dark little secret.
An experimental genome soldier.
You know him?
You should ask Dr. Naomi Hunter from Foxhound. She knows better than I.
Naomi.
You've got to stop them. If it goes public, my company and I are finished.
What? Doesn't Metal Gear use currently existing technology?
Metal Gear itself does, but... What did you do to me? Oh, no. Oh, no, it can't be. Those Pentagon bastards. So, they actually went and did it.
What are you talking about?
They're just using you for...
What the hell?
Colonel, are you listening? Now he's dead too.
I have no idea.
Don't lie to me.
It looked like another heart attack, but...
Some kind of poison?
Well, there are lots of drugs that can cause a heart attack in large doses. For example, potassium chloride or dioxides, but we won't be able to tell without doing an autopsy.
Damn.
Snake, I want you and Meryl to work together.
Can I trust her?
More than you can trust me. Get in contact with her.
Snake, there's a lot of electrical interference coming from there. It should be okay if you do burst transmission like us, but normal transmission is probably impossible. Try moving away from that area.
Snake, get a hold of yourself.
Naomi, what the hell was that ninja thing? A member of Foxhound?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes, we have no one like that in our unit.
Is that right?
Snake, I'm counting on you.
So having beaten a boss, our life bar has increased, and we can hold more rations. And I think more ammo as well. Now there is something that we were told that was that Meryl's frequency is on the back of the CD case. Now, what CD case they were talking about probably wouldn't come to you if you haven't played this game before or hadn't heard about this game before. It's a really, really weird thing. Because they never really tell you what exactly that means, what CD case they're talking about. By the back of the CD case, they mean the back of the actual case the game came in. You can see it there. This is the NTSC case. And as you can see, on the back of the case, this arrow and circle here are not actually on the case. But if you look on the back of the case, you can see a screenshot of Snake talking to Meryl and saying Meryl. So, with that knowledge, you can see it says 140.15. You can simply put that in manually. Oh, no, wrong way. And oh, I can't do it in here. That's right. I can't do it in here. Gotta leave first. That's right, because of the jamming, we actually can't leave. So, let's see, how do we get out of here? I'm not sure if there is a way to get out this way. That door requires a level 4 keycard, so I can't go that way. I'm gonna have to leave the way I came, I think. So, we found out quite a bit from that cutscene. We found out about a man in an exoskeleton. Oh, and there are guards in here now. Here she is.
Who are you?
I was really impressed with the way you busted yourself out of there.
The one from the prison?
You're the Colonel's niece, Meryl, right?
No, it's not him. Just exactly who are you?
I'm the fool that your uncle sent all alone into the middle of this whole mess.
You came by yourself? You think you're some kind of one-man army?
I don't need lectures. You're just like your uncle, you know?
How do you know my uncle?
We go way back.
What's your name?
My name's not important.
Aha. Could you be Snake? Are you Solid Snake?
That's what some people call me.
The legendary Solid Snake? You? Sorry about before. I wasn't sure if you were one of the good guys.
But I knew you were.
How?
It's your eyes.
My eyes?
They're not soldiers' eyes.
And they're rookies' eyes, right?
No, they're beautiful, compassionate eyes.
Oh, just what I'd expect from the legendary Solid Snake. You trying to sweep me off my feet?
Don't worry, you'll land back on them once you meet me. The reality is no match for the legend, I'm afraid.
Oh, I don't believe that.
Why did you look so surprised when you saw my face?
Because you look just like him.
You mean the terrorist leader, Liquid Snake?
Yeah, you know him? You're not brothers, are you?
I have no family.
So what's the deal then?
Who knows? Why don't you ask him? But first I want some information. You were involved in this exercise from the beginning. What exactly happened here?
I'm sorry. I was captured along with President Baker right after the terrorist attack.
That's okay. But what is this place? I don't think it's just a nuclear weapons disposal facility.
Boy, oh boy, it's just like them. Nobody told you anything, did they? Okay, you see, this place isn't really for disposing nuclear weapons. This base is owned and operated by a dummy corporation of arms tech.
This is a civilian base?
Right, for the development of Metal Gear.
Colonel.
Foxhound and the Next Generation Special Forces were called here for the test launching of a dummy nuclear warhead.
Why Foxhound?
Because they're a special ops group used to handling top-secret missions. They figured they could help keep it all hush-hush.
But we must have fired nuclear warheads before. Why just this time?
I heard it was because this was to be a final test before the formal adoption of the Metal Gear program. That's what I heard anyway.
Sounds kind of fishy. So what do you think the terrorists want?
Sorry. I'm not sure. I was captured with President Baker right after the revolt started.
Oh yeah, that's when he gave you the detonation code override keys, right?
That's right.
Amazing you were able to keep him hidden from the guards.
Well, women have more hiding places than men. Anyway, you met Baker, huh? How's he holding up?
He's dead.
What?
Heart attack. Same as the DARPA chief.
The chief died from a heart attack too?
Yeah. Was either of them sick or anything?
No, not that I heard of.
Well, I don't believe in coincidences. Something funny's going on.
Sounds like it, but I have no idea what.
Me neither. Yet. Do you know the person who designed Metal Gear?
You mean Dr. Emmerich?
Yes. Is he still alive?
Probably. He should be in the research lab in the second-floor basement of the nuclear warhead storage building to the north.
Second floor basement.
Yeah, that's where his lab is. I think they're forcing him to work on the nuclear launching program.
So they'll need him alive until that's done anyway.
Then we better do something before he finishes.
You're right. In case we can't override the detonation code in time, I need to ask him how to destroy Metal Gear.
You plan to take that thing on by yourself, Snake?
It won't be the first time.
Ah.
What's the best way to get to the building where the doctor is being held?
There's a cargo door on the first floor of this building that leads to the north.
What's the security level of the door there?
5. But it's okay. I've got a level 5 card.
Well, I've got to go save the doctor. You should go.
I'm going with you.
No way. You're still too green. I want you to hide somewhere.
I'm not green.
Oh, yes, you are. You pause for just 1 second in front of your enemy and it's all over. Good luck doesn't last forever.
I don't know what happened. I just couldn't pull the trigger right away. I never had any problems in training, but when I thought about my bullets tearing through those soldiers' bodies, I hesitated.
Shooting at targets and shooting at living, breathing people are different.
Ever since I was a little girl, I always dreamed about being a soldier. Every day of my life, I've trained my mind and body for the one day when I could finally see some real action, and now...
So what now? You want to quit?
I can't quit. I can't allow myself to quit now.
Listen, Meryl. Everybody feels sick the first time they kill someone. Unfortunately, killing is one of those things that gets easier the more you do it. In a war, all of mankind's worst emotions, worst traits come out. It's easy to forget what a sin is in the middle of a battlefield.
But this isn't a war. It's a terrorist action.
You're just a little jumpy from the combat high. The adrenaline in your bloodstream is starting to thin out. Just take it easy.
But I learned all about combat high at the academy.
We'll talk about it later. For now, just think about keeping yourself alive.
If I get out of here alive, I'll think about that other stuff.
Okay. Let me try to say this another way. Stay the hell out of my way.
You're a real bastard. Just like my uncle said.
Huh. I told you. The real me is no match for the legend.
It looks like you were right. Okay, Snake. I'll be a good girl.
We'll link up after I grab the doctor. Then we'll take care of the detonation code override.
Gotcha. But listen, I know this area better than you. Call me if you have any questions.
Be careful, okay?
After I open up the cargo door, I'll contact you.
So, that was as you can see, there's quite a bit of this is kind of the opposite of the Metal Gear 1 game, where we didn't really have story. We just had a whole lot of gameplay with a little bit of story every once in a while. But this game is all story all the time, pretty much. So, level 3 keycard. I was looking for one that was level 2, but I don't know if there is one in here. When you see someone, shoot them in the head, that will make them sleep. Actually, in this game, we don't have a tranquilizer gun, so not really. Good try, though. Actually, where am I supposed to go right now? Also, the apparently Instagib is pretty laggy tonight, as has been the case the past few times I've tried to use it.
Snake, I unlocked the cargo door for you.
Thanks. Where are you?
Where I can see ya.
Don't move around too much.
Don't worry, I'm disguised in this enemy uniform.
You won't be for long with the way you walk.
What does that mean?
Nothing.
Listen, Snake, the cargo door is like an airlock. It's equipped with infrared sensors. Be careful. If an intruder is sensed, gas is released.
Gas?
Okay, so we'll meet at the nuclear warhead storage building.
Wait, you said you'd stay put and be a good girl.
I changed my mind.
Don't get careless. That's when things always turn sour.
Sorry, but this is the only way I can figure out whether or not I'm cut out to be a soldier. I gotta get my hands dirty.
These guys are professionals. You're gonna get yourself killed.
See you there.
Oh, people seem to be catching up somehow, but there doesn't seem to be anyone who we can see that has her walk, but at any rate, now we can go in here. But we were told that... No?
Be careful, Snake. That airlock is set with infrared sensors. You probably can't see them with your naked eyes, but there are infrared beams coming out of that wall. Touch any one of them, and the doors will seal off, and the place will be flooded with poison gas. Somehow, you've got to get through without setting off those sensors.
Well, we can do that, but it seems like there was something... It seems like there's something we can get now. That might be a good thing to have. It just seems like there was a room we couldn't get into. I can't remember where. It was in here, though. Unless I'm forgetting something. Because I think we're supposed to have something right now that we don't have. Is it here? Yeah, it is. Also, hello, Ryasir? I don't know how to pronounce that, but hello. And what we got... Oh, did we just get the box? Or... Yeah, we got the box. So yeah, we have a box. It does the same thing. I really thought there was another thing. Maybe there is. Maybe if I go around. I'm pretty sure there's one more thing that we need to get from this area. So, playback's not smooth. Yeah, sorry about that. It seems to be Instagib's fault tonight. I really should start just using Hitbox. Hitbox seems to be working better for most people. Let's see, how do I... Oh yeah, circle to zoom in. Alright. Ah yeah, there it is. That's what I want. Floor 2. Or not floor 2. Card key number 2. There's a guard here, but I think if we use the box, we should be fine. Oh, no, I was wrong. He is really confused about this box. No, he isn't. Alright. But if we were to go running on that floor over there, he would notice immediately because it makes a loud sound. So we need to either take him out or wait for him to walk far enough away. There we go. And now we've gotten past him, and now we have the mine detector. That's what I was looking for. And now he's out there. Just want to wait for him to pass again. And then we can go by him and actually leave this area with everything we need. Oh, dang it. He turned around. Why did he turn around? Alright. And do we even have any rations? I thought we picked up some. Did we already use them? Might have already used them. That's too bad, because we're probably gonna die. Like that! We're probably gonna die just like that. So, we got all the stuff we wanted, but then I got caught. And now we don't have it anymore. Great, so let's do it again, and this time, you know, actually get it right. That would be nice. Yeah, we still got time. So I'm sorry the stream is lagging. Again, it's Instagib. I will probably have to move over to Hitbox from now on. Just because Instagib has let me down too many times. Oh wait, We want the box. So the box works pretty much like it did in the other game, except that if enemies bump into you, there's a problem if enemies bump into you. You really don't want that to happen. And he's gonna come over here and he's gonna check that out, as you can see on my radar. He's gonna come over here and he's gonna check out this area, but he's not really gonna come quite far enough. He'll turn around, and then that'll be my chance to run. Oh, no, he noticed the box this time. And now he's going to pick up the box, which is a big problem for me. Oh, no, he's just gonna check it out and then walk away. Alright. That had me completely terrified. So hopefully he'll go, yeah, hopefully he'll go that way, and I can just walk on in here with no problems. This time, I'm not going to go over there, because I don't want him to immediately see me. Let's see. A video of each of the voice actors screaming Snake? Yeah, that would be pretty nice. I really wonder what they looked like while they were screaming that. One was a little less silly than some of the others we've seen, or some of the others we've heard. I don't know if guards will notice if they see a box in a different position as they move around. But it would seem that way since he saw us, since he actually took notice of us that time and seemed confused but just left us alone. We were not able to equip a weapon from inside the box, so we'd have to equip a weapon afterwards. So, I'm over here trying to figure out when the best timing is to leave this area. Because he's kind of walking back and forth right here. And I don't have any silent weapons, and I can't really knock him out in any way. Aside from, well, maybe if I mean, without triggering an alert, I can't really knock him out. So, maybe there's a way that I could use a stun grenade, maybe? Or... Oops, that completely missed. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can do a little bit better this time. Maybe if I hide. Nope, that didn't work, because he apparently already knew where I was. I still don't have any healing items. No, they seem to be finding me immediately. Nope, that didn't work either. So, somehow or another, there has to be some way to get that mine detector back. I'd done it before, but I think it involved using rations and surviving. We don't actually need it, though. It's just a nice thing to have. So, for the sake of moving on, I'm gonna go on without it. Maybe I'll have it next time. As you can see, we just need, in order to see where these are, we have to smoke. So, as you can see, we just have these lasers going up and down. Just gotta go through them as they are above us. It's kind of hard to tell. It's kind of hard to tell depth, though. And gradually, we take damage from the cigarettes. the cigarettes that Snake smuggled in his stomach. Oh yes, we have to have our level 2 card key here for this giant door. So you can run forward here.
Snake, be careful. There are claymore mines around there. Use a mine detector.
Who are you?
Just call me Deep Throat.
Deep Throat? The informant from the Watergate scandal?
Never mind about that.
You're not using burst transmission. Are you nearby?
Listen, there's a tank in front of your position waiting to ambush you.
Who are you anyway?
One of your bands.
Someone named Deep Throat calls us to let us know that there are claymore mines. Now, something he doesn't tell us about claymore mines is you don't actually have to, you can't see them in this game, but you don't actually have to, you don't actually have to be able to see them to avoid them. A mine detector is nice for that, but ultimately the claymore mines can just be picked up if you crawl over them. And that's why we don't really need a mine detector. And that's why I was trying to get the mine detector, though, is because I wanted to see that. If you play the Twin Snakes version of the game, Deep Throat will call you right before you get blown up by a mine. And it will wait until you are just about to step on one.
This is Raven's territory. Snakes don't belong in Alaska. I will not let you pass. Send him a message. That's right, you belong on the ground. You should crawl on the ground like the snake you are. Come, let's fight.
So this is the next fight of the game. We're already at the second boss, which is this giant Native American man in a tank. And there's no reason for me to have a keycard equipped, but I have absolutely 0 rations, which, as you can see, is going to go swimmingly for me. And he was just laughing at us because we got hit by a shell. Let's see what Campbell has to say about this.
Snake, look out for that tank's main gun. It'll pulverize you. There should be some way. Ask Nastasha. She knows everything there is to know about weapon systems. Her frequency is 141.52.
Oh, a new person. 141.52.
This is Nastasha Romanenko. A pleasure to work with you, Solid Snake.
You're the nuclear specialist that the Colonel mentioned?
That's me. You can ask me anything about nukes that you want. I am also a military analyst, so I have an extensive knowledge of weapon systems as well. They asked me to participate in this operation as a supervisor from the Nuclear Emergency Search Team. I was happy to accept. We must not allow terrorists to get their hands on nuclear weapons of any kind. I hope I can help you to stop them.
You're a tough lady.
Those terrorists are serious about launching a nuclear weapon? The world cannot stand by idly and allow that to happen, and neither can I. Unfortunately, all I can do from here is provide you with information.
Hopefully that'll be enough. Another soldier here wouldn't make a difference anyway. Good to work with you, Nastasha.
Same here, Snake.
So that was the first message you get whenever you contact her.
That M1 tank is equipped with advanced Victronics. Once it locks onto a target, it automatically tracks it, and its main gun is effective up to 3,000 meters. To get close, you'll have to confuse the tracking system. Use your chaff. If you can jam the system and get close enough, it won't be able to use its main gun. use your chaff the long distance to fool its electronic systems.
Okay, so that tells us exactly what we're supposed to do. The way we have to get close is we have to disrupt its systems with chaff. Which would have worked had we actually, had we not died trying to do that. Alright, let's try this again. As you can see, we already see the tracks of the tank, showing where it is, where it came from. I believe that's all of the Claymore mines. Watching it blown up. Okay, we've already seen this. So, let's just use the chaff grenade from behind this cover here. And now, we should be able to get closer. What we want to do, what we probably want to do, is we want to damage its treads. We want to get close enough that its main gun can't get us. Oh! Actually, no, we want to damage the guard, the gunner, that's manning it. We can do that by just throwing grenades at him. I don't think there's a way to shoot him.
See how you like this?
Now he's doing some more fancy driving here. Oops. Makes it a little harder. You have to get to the right position. But still the same general tactic.
Well, boss, I hope you are happy. He got the card.
We'll play with him a little longer.
You would be wise not to underestimate him.
What did you think of him?
He is just as you said. In battle, he is as if possessed by a demon. Much like you, I would expect no less.
See? I told you so. But I will kill him.
So, General Ivan, I hear he took your hand as well as your dignity.
Watch your tongue, shaman.
In the language of the Sioux people, Sioux means snake. It is known as an animal to be feared.
Well, Snake is mine now. When I meet him next, I'll take special care of him.
Not yet. Don't kill him yet.
He and I will meet again in battle.
Same prediction as always?
Yes, the raven on my head. It thirsts for his blood.
And now we've gotten another life increase, as we've already beaten 2 bosses now. Now, the, I haven't called Master in a while. Let's go see let's see what he's up to first. But, I do like, you know, I just want to point out first, I do like how, apparently, Snake is as if possessed by a demon as he is running around that tank, throwing grenades over and over.
People who have been through war and survived develop a kind of sixth sense to warn them of danger. Trust your instincts as a soldier, as a gamer.
As a gamer, you say?
In war, a
A split second can mean the difference between victory and defeat. Don't ever hesitate. The slower you react, the greater the chance that you'll be beaten.
So have fast reaction time.
Soldiers that have been forged in the fires of battle are used to catching naps whenever and wherever they can. There's a big difference between real soldiers and those kids who have only been trained in VR simulators. After playing for a long time, you should get some rest too.
Take regular naps because you are 5 years old. No, I'm kidding. I realize that naps are a thing that people do, but it's just I like how all of his advice seems like it's very video gamey kind of stuff.
Voice that warns you when danger is nearby. You can't learn that in training. You've got to have survived a few firefights, seen a few friends blown away before you learn that trick.
So pretty much, he's useless. He doesn't ever really tell you anything useful. I don't think. There might be something at some point, but I can't remember anything.
Snake, you've got to rescue Dr. Emmerich, the Metal Gear engineer.
He's probably being held prisoner in the second floor basement of the Warhead storage building.
Snake, you've got to rescue Dr.
Anyway. Oh, wait, let's see if Meryl has anything to say.
You're incredible, Snake. You single-handedly beat an M1 tank.
No big deal. But I'll bet that VR simulator you trained on didn't have any scenarios that put you one-on-one against a tank, did it?
No, but there was no scenario where I had to work alone with a Special Forces soldier against a group of terrorists either.
In real life, things never go the way you expect them to. Especially on a battlefield.
I'm already holed up in the Warhead storage building. It looks like Dr. Emmerich is still fine, but I'm not sure for how much longer. Hurry up this way, okay?
Well, that reminds me. I think there are actually some interesting things you can get if you equip weapons and items and talk to people. Like I think Miller has some interesting things to say.
When you're trying to hide, avoid places.
It's sneak. Go places where people aren't gonna look. Okay. Maybe Campbell.
Snake, you've got.
No, same thing. I really thought that there would be people who had stuff to say, but I can't think of anything.
Dr. Emmerich should be in the lab.
Okay. Anyway, I've done enough messing around. It's time to talk to Mei Ling, and then I think that'll be it.
What's up, Snake? Snake, listen to what Lo Ji said. He who knows that enough is enough will always have enough. Just because you see an item doesn't mean that you always have to get it. If you don't really need it, think twice before you stick your neck out. It might not be worth it.
That is a good point, because I have died twice trying to get one item. So anyway, the chat is still over 2 minutes behind. I think nearly, maybe even 5 minutes behind. This is pretty bad. Instagive needs to get their act together. But, regardless, I think that's enough of this for now. I hope I won't cut myself off, because the, well, actually, it doesn't matter. Anyway, I think next time we'll probably go to Hitbox, and also next time we'll probably have a much longer stream. I'll probably go through all the games I normally do. And then, I guess I'll just see you, I'll see you next time, I hope. So, I'll see you next time, or next week, for another stream, and hopefully some more Metal Gear. Good night, everybody.